day everyone, welcome to my channel Recharge Your Life, and thank you so much for seeing my videos and giving lovely comments on the earlier videos. And today we have with us our esteemed guest Gaurav Mashruwlla, who is a big financial advisor, and he has a company called ACE, the Cutting Edge, where he helps people regarding finances, and is also a life coach. And tell me a little bit more about your journey, Gaurav. Any awards, accolades, your achievements?
Oh, I love that question. I don't take awards.
Okay.
I don't take accolades.
Okay.
Because I feel they are just attachments.
Wow.
So, all my life I have refused awards.
Okay.
And I feel award is more for the giver than receiver.
Okay.
Think of it.
Okay.
We all know Filmfare Award.
Yes.
We all know Nobel Prize.
Yes.
If I was to ask you, give me name of 5 Filmfare Award winners in the last 2 years, you may not know. Give me name of 2 Nobel Prize winners in a decade, you may not recall. So the receiver of the award is a free brand ambassador to promote the award.
Okay, this is news to me.
Everyone,
Okay.
look at it other way around. In schools, there'll be a photograph of Indira Gandhi,
Yes.
Kalpana Chawla, P.T. Usha. Do they keep the photograph of Miss India?
No.
That changes every year.
Yes. Okay. So this is, I think, news for everyone. Such a nice human being means very rarely people will say, no, we don't receive awards. So let's know a little bit about this lovely gentleman.
Thank you.
So, and what about you own a finance company, and
So it's a firm, a cutting edge, where I'm a financial planner. I manage money for people. But I know financial planning is not about finance. It's a mind game.
Okay.
Finance creates all possible emotions.
Okay.
Anxiety, greed, jealousy, insecurity. Because I can't generate income for somebody.
Okay.
How can I generate?
Yes, true.
I'm just managing the anxiety.
Okay, that's again a very important point. As I mentioned, he's a life coach, and he also works on emotions of people, right? You contribute to people's life.
That's the only thing.
That's
otherwise we'll all be robots.
Yes, true. And something about your personal journey. I know you've gone through a major illness and you have come out of it, and you lead a very normal life, and you are in fact so busy doing work and handling a lot of other responsibilities.
So I enjoy life. Again, I'm also a student of Hinduism from University of Oxford.
Okay.
For 12 years.
Wow.
I write papers on mind and scriptures. I write columns. I have books. So eventually, it's all about dealing with the mind.
Okay. That's...
People say problem is in the mind. Problem is not in the mind. Mind is the problem.
I think this is so awesome. Problem is not in the mind. Mind is only a problem. And I know that you've had so many surgeries and come out of cancer. So what about your journey of that? Could you tell a little bit about that?
I've had 7 surgeries.
Oh.
5 malignant, 2 benign.
Okay.
I've also had a brain stroke.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm living almost a normal life. What needs to be done is calm down the mind.
Okay.
So even life coach, what do people do? Calm down the mind. Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, 35th shloka. in 34th Arjuna's Krishna.
Okay.
Mind is very fluid, active, volatile. What do I do? And that's when Krishna answers.
Okay.
With lot of practice and efforts, you will be able to tame your mind.
Okay.
You can't eradicate your mind. Then we are machine. But channelize in a manner that you don't get impacted with all my illnesses.
Okay, so this is a very, very important point, that we cannot like let off the mind, but it's important. You know, there's a saying called monkey mind, na? So we have to tame the monkey
Yeah,
mind.
so Swami Vivekananda said,
Okay.
mind is like a drunkard monkey
Okay.
who has been intoxicated with alcohol
Okay.
and has an ego. Now it's easier to control that monkey than me.
Yeah, I think this is a very, very important point. People, you know, who go through everyday stresses, because the mind will always think negative. But when we can't let go of the mind, but tame the mind, relax ourselves through the techniques he said, it will really help us to, you know, work on our day-to-day
So all our scriptures, whether it's Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, will only teach you that.
Okay.
Now if you can't directly get into some kind of NGO or worship,
Okay.
whatever way, it's not necessarily temple, even chanting.
Okay.
All these will tame your mind.
Okay, so any form of techniques.
Yeah, so even when you chant, whether it's Omkar, whether it's Buddham, whether it's Amin, whether it's Amin, all are exactly same.
Okay.
When you do that, you observe your mind, you will not have any thoughts.
Yeah, I think this is very awesome. Any religion, he's not saying only this, it could be whatever religion you have and whatever chant you believe in, or anything, or if you don't believe in the higher source, anything that relaxes your mind, you know, will help, because ultimately the diseases also stem a lot from the mind. You know?
So even doing a Brahmani pranayama,
Okay.
end of the day, it's the makar.
Okay.
Or Om Buddham
Okay.
Amin
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
All those are vibrations
Okay.
that will control you.
Yeah, so any form of chant you can do, and that will really help. So tell me something, Gaurav, when were you first detected of cancer?
2nd June 2008.
2000. And what was your reaction, feeling? Because you know you were leading a normal life, and you have such a big company, finances. So what did you feel, and how did you?
Those were the last days of my mom.
Okay.
She passed away on 12th June.
Okay.
So I went and got my report.
Okay.
And then I was a little upset, cried.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, let me get to routine. So my wife and I went to a doctor, oncosurgeon. It was my father-in-law's birthday.
Okay.
So we went to his house for dinner. And then I said, oh, if I have to go for surgery, what will happen to my colon?
Okay.
So I was very stable.
Okay.
And at night I wrote 2-3 articles and emailed to the editor saying this has happened, you and your column continue.
Okay.
Next day got some tests done. Third day I was operated.
Okay, so you didn't take it like, you know, normally people are scared, shocked.
I didn't give time to myself to grieve.
Okay, I think this is a very, very important point. He took it, each day as it comes. He didn't give time to himself to grieve, and I guess the mind again. You
So
didn't.
once the surgery was done,
Yes.
cancer was taken out, then I told people.
Okay, so you didn't go through any chemos?
No, I haven't gone. I went through radiation.
Okay.
But now recently I had doctor said radiation. I said I don't want radiation.
Okay, and you were detected, and then again it came back, right, for you?
Yeah, so it has come back 5 times and 7 surgeries.
5 times and 7 surgeries, and just see this strong and wonderful human being is still leading a normal life and being strong, and moving ahead. So when it was again detected, and it does, see, we all are human beings. It does take a toll now on your health, on your body.
Because me and my wife had gone to US.
Okay.
For a second opinion.
Okay.
And doctor here had said there's nothing.
Okay.
And it's only developed. Here it was nothing.
Okay.
So doctor there said, but it is.
Oh.
So we called up India. We got my tickets changed. And within 24 hours we were back in India.
Okay.
We could manage.
Yeah.
And the next 24 hours I got operated again.
In India?
Yeah. Because otherwise whole family would have to come.
So let me very clear. So that means the doctors abroad said you need to get surgery, but here the doctor said...
So here it was not there.
Okay.
It happened. Suddenly there was a lymph node from mouth.
Okay.
Again, my wife and I did not give time to grieve.
Okay.
After the surgery, 𝓵𝓐𝓮𝓵𝓵. But by then the ulcer was removed.
Okay. Wow, I think this is...
Don't give time to think.
I think this is a very, very important point. Don't give yourself time to grieve. Of course, every person is different. It's just according to his opinion. Another person could be like, maybe grieving gives the person relief and letting go of emotions. So every person and behavior is different. But this is according to his opinion, how he came out of it. So if it works for you, okay. If it doesn't work for you, also okay. So, that's how you did.
I agree.
And tell me a little bit more about your brain stroke. When did that happen?
It happened in 2019.
Okay.
So one night I thought my leg and hand is moving little more.
Okay.
I thought maybe I must have slept in a particular manner. So I ignored. I drove to office.
Okay.
I came back. Next day I drove. Then one of my doctors and said, you get yourself checked.
Okay.
So I said, okay. He called up after an hour. He said, have you taken an appointment? I said, 𝓵𝓭𝓮𝓵𝓵.
Okay.
And he was furious.
Okay.
He said, go get it checked. I said, okay. So I called up. I got the appointment in emergency. They examined me. They said, prima facie it doesn't look, but we want to do an MRI.
Okay.
So I drove. I said, MRI करोगे? तो आएगा matter not found. 𝓵𝓐𝓻𝓿𝓲𝓿𝓸𝓻. Doctor shouted laughing. He said, अभी तेरा ऐसा दिमाग है तो लेकिन MRI करना पड़ेगा. So they said there was a stroke. Somehow because of your pranayama and meditation.
Okay.
It hasn't impacted.
Oh.
It is on that part of brain which for normal human being would have put him in coma and vegetable for life.
Oh, so I guess this is a very, very important point, that when we do pranayama and meditation, it really helps. Otherwise, it would have gone worse.
Yeah, so the cortex of the brain is kind of more conducive to take the strokes and negate it. But what you require is orthodox teacher who knows the technique well.
Okay, this is very, very important. Don't try it on your own. You require a proper guidance and teacher to help you, to do the exact whatever pranayam or meditation is very, very important, because it can have, that's what I've heard, a reverse effect. Like people who I know sometimes into anxiety, depression, they are told not to go for Vipassana meditation because it can increase multifold. The sadness can increase
Natasha,
multifold.
you may not go for Vipassana. See, the issue is,
Okay.
I know about Hindu scriptures and Jainism, but I also know Sikhism, Islam and Christianity. There are so many options.
Okay. So again, you don't have to go for this. There are lots of options to, work on yourself and
I think at least I have read of more than 300 to 400 options.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's why even today, I don't stick on to one. The moment you stick on to one, you get attached and fanatic.
Okay, so this is a very important point, that's according to his opinion, you get attached to one, you get, fanatic, and that's the only technique. But there are so many other ways also to come out of it. So this is very important.
So again, if you get attached and fanatic, there's again a problem.
Okay. Yeah.
So be creative.
Yeah.
And at some point of time, you will find out your technique.
Okay, so he's saying be creative, and sometimes, sometimes you see, it's like reading a book, or, we explore so many things, like we like this, we don't like that. So you can explore and see, that what really works for you, and then that, and be creative, because that's important, for things. And so these are the techniques. And what else? And how do you lead, your normal day? Like in spite of going through so much, like you still lead a very normal life. In fact, you do so much more. Like, whole day. How does your day go?
So first thing is make these events non-event.
Okay.
It's like when we are in the house, we may have domestic help. Comes, goes, but it's a non-person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We may have our expensive phones, jewelry, but we aren't so much bothered. Similarly, make these illnesses and events non-events. Calm down.
Okay.
And then get back to routine. So I go in the morning to office, work for half a day, come back for lunch, rest, then I write down scriptures, I read scriptures. I also volunteer with so many NGOs, because it's not always about giving money. It's also the guidance and management and all. There are lots of things you can do. So I keep myself busy, but I have a relaxed life.
Okay, that's good. He keeps himself busy. He does what he likes. As he said, contributing to other people is also important. It's not necessarily everything is about money. Giving your time or helping someone to the needy is also a very, very big thing.
A lot many things we can.
Yes, a lot of things can be done. So any advice, for people who are going through this major disease, cancer, and what can you tell them and to
I
handle
don't know,
it?
I just tell them that it's all about mind.
Okay.
The calmer the mind, easier it will be for you.
Okay.
It's easier said than done. But I know only scriptures. There could be others or other ways. Whatever you like. But ensure your mind is calm and balanced.
Okay.
Whether Vipassana, 𝓵𝓪, pranayama, meditation, landmark forum, whatever you like.
Yes. Okay.
But ensure that, see, the event will happen. How you interpret
The event.
and the seriousness of Yahuwah. Natasha, we have no idea of future.
Yes.
You know, if I can be little, whether I will need to use the washroom after half an hour, I have no idea.
Yes.
Where are we planning 1 साल के बाद क्या होगा 5? That does not mean you don't prepare. You prepare but don't have expectations.
Yes, correct. Prepare, yeah. Prepare, don't have expectations and don't make it significant. Don't be attached to the event, you know. Do, and very important is, don't procrastinate. Take action. Like before you, like as soon as if you are detect whatever, immediately rush to the doctor and don't waste time in wallowing and grief that why this happened, what happened. Just, you know, move on, and that's a very, very important point. So tell me something, Gaurav, how do you manage work-life balance? You know, because you are a family man, you have a lovely daughter, wife, parents. I guess he's so lucky, you know, that you have a very nice and supportive family and friends. So how do you manage work-life balance?
See, now anyway, because I'm a financial planner, wealth is taken care of. While I do earn, I know how to manage. Now that's my profession.
Yes.
I can't help it.
Yes.
At the most I can tell people become my clients and pay me.
Okay.
But so I work for a few hours. Intelligence is there, so I do the advice part. And now we have technology, so do
Yes.
online.
Yes, online.
Yeah. So you can even do work from home, but nothing like personal touch.
Right. Okay.
So meet people, and then rest of the time do what you want. Now I feel work-life balance is much easier with the use of
Technology. Awesome. That's so, because it makes it easier. So many things which we had to
You
do
don't
on
have
paper.
so simple things like going to office, if I can do it from home. You know, the entire thing of changing a tire, driving, all that becomes kind of कंटाळा.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay, चलो एक call है, कर दिया.
Okay. Yeah, so that's how it's good, you know, to keep yourself
For
busy,
me, it is.
occupied.
It could be
But
different.
again, it's different for different people. I'm sure everyone has their, you know, own living their lifestyle or financial, but you know, the idea is it's all about the mind, you know, and if you can handle that or be calm about that, other things will fall into place, right? This is very important.
That's exactly.
Very important. And any inspirational words, you know, for young professionals in your field and also people who are going through, you know,
Don't look for inspiration.
Okay.
First principle.
Okay.
Because when we look for inspiration, we are looking at someone else.
Oh. Okay, this is very, very important. When you look for inspiration, you're looking for someone else. So
Go within.
go within.
And then your mind, your heart and brain and intelligence will tell you. Because the moment you look outside, you are in comparison.
Oh, I think this is very important. And also sometimes it's not easy for everyone to look inside. So I'm sure there are people who can help you.
Exactly,
for that.
because more you look outside, more you are in comparison.
Yes.
Now if you can do that, there is ego. I did it. If you can't, there is a depression.
Okay.
Go within, you will get all the answers.
Okay.
Be yourself. The problem is, Natasha, people don't want to be themselves.
Okay, this is a very important point. Be yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You know, we as human beings always compare. Oh, that person is so lucky, or that person is better financially or better looking. But you don't know what that person is going through inside. So every person has their journey. So, you know, be yourself and work on the, you know, within. If it's a problem, you know, there are people who do all these things, and so this is a very, very important aspect. So thank you so much,
Thank you,
Gaurav, for your lovely advice for people. And hi, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Natasha Advani. I'm a manifestation and wellness and a meditation expert, and I've also, you know, given lectures to many companies, and I myself I am a cancer survivor, and I have given tools and techniques on my YouTube channel. You can have a look at the YouTube channel, and what he rightly said, everyone has their own way of coming out of it. And what really helped me was meditation and mind game, like mind, being more alert on the mind. I did dance meditations, and I did a lot of inner work. I looked within, and that's how I'm of course I'm leading a normal life, hectic life, doing whatever a normal person does, and I'm much healthier. Because when we go through a major disease, don't you think we look into every aspect of our life, whether it's food, exercise, mind? We don't realize that till we actually go through some major thing, that are we leading a healthy lifestyle or are we not leading a healthy lifestyle? Because the chemicals nowadays they put in the food, the masalas, even the vegetables we have, if we don't wash it properly, with salt water and all, there are so much happening outside, whether it's pollution, and also it's very important, these things. So please keep in mind all these things, and thank you so much for seeing this YouTube channel. And as you know, the best conversations happen at Natasha's YouTube channel, Recharge Your Life, and I don't close without a free gift. So please go to my website www.𝓵𝓎𝓎𝓐𝓭𝓿𝓪𝓷𝓮, and I have a free abundance meditation for you. You can just go to my website, click and download it. And this is not enough. Whatever Gaurav has said, it's all the insights, lovely insights he said, but it's more important to put your insights into action. So I would love to hear from you. Anything that he said, you put it into action, and how it helped you in your life. So please do that. I would really appreciate it, and have a good day. Thank you.